this episode of Unbillable, we actually have a reason to show the exhaust pipe. I am fresh back from SEMA, the Specialty Equipment Manufacturers Association Conference. I'm sure if you know anything about it, well, let's start with this. If you don't know anything about it, it's an industry-only car show, a car show for people and businesses in the automotive, aftermarket automotive industry. Now, Ford is there, Chevy's there, Honda, Acura, they're there as well. I mean, the big car manufacturers come to SEMA as well, but it's really a convention for all the different companies that make aftermarket equipment for your car. And I mean, I'm sure you're wondering, what's a lawyer doing there? Well, I have a client who sells aftermarket automotive equipment, and it's an excuse. It's an excuse for me to go there. Do I provide some legal assistance? Sure, if he strikes up a deal, I'm there to kind of review it and look at it and things like that. But I'm also there to review and look at all the cool things coming out for cars. At my root, I'm a car guy. I mean, I remember being a child and like staring at all the cool cars that would go by, and I kind of like to think that I'm one of those cool cars now. I mean, I spend way too much money on this car. I better be one of those cool car guys now. But I am, like, I've always been into my car, and I rev for small children, and I like it when they wave to me. And, yeah, even their moms. Anyways, but the point being, I've always been a car guy. That's never going to change. And so going to SEMA, having clients in the automotive industry is like a luxury. It's awesome to have clients who have businesses that I'm like extra interested in. So like people are always asking me, so you're just going to SEMA for fun, but it's not just for fun. Like SEMA actually does something. It's like a union. It's a organization of people in the same industry. They lobby and effectuate change in the government for the automotive industry. What does that mean? Well, we're standing right now in a parking lot, and cars are starting and stopping and kind of driving and parking all around us. And California actually got so sick and tired of the loud exhaust that people were putting on their cars. I mean, maybe not my car. My car's just a stock exhaust, but just the upgrades, the extras, the whistles, the woo woos that they're putting on their cars.
It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so they're putting those woo woo on their cars, and so California got so sick and tired of it, they passed a law that said if your exhaust had more than 95 decibels of noise, 95 decibels, you were getting a ticket almost $200, and it didn't matter if you were willing to fix it. It didn't matter. You made exhaust noise so loud, over 95 decibels, we were just giving you this ticket. And I started thinking to myself, I wonder if there's like a free speech argument that could be made here. Like, could the audio that's coming from your exhaust be free speech? Actually, the answer is it can't be, but they changed the law. You know, SEMA, the group, got together and they just said, we're not going to stand for this, and they actually effectuated that change. Let's get tacos and then we'll talk about it. We just sat that entire time outside of Chipotle to get some like loud cars coming by. Not a single loud car. Not a single loud car. California's never exactly been super loving to cars. I mean, from the gas guzzling tax to the just tax on gases, it's expensive to have a car out here. And I mean, everybody needs a car out here. It's kind of an interesting thing. But the prior governor, I mean, I've kind of been beating up in the last couple episodes on our current governor and the laws he's passed. I'll put a link right there, of course. But the prior governor actually signed this law that didn't let you have an exhaust note louder than 95 decibels. And what it really did was it made it so that you had to pay a fine. You had to fix the exhaust and pay a fine. But like I said, the SEMA crowd, the association, got together and started lobbying with the help of a few people. And next thing you know, they have a new law that replaces the old new law. Yeah, a new law replaced the old new law, and now it's not that you have to automatically pay a high fine, it's a fix-it ticket. Like, for example, if you drive around in California with no front license plate, you get a fix-it ticket. You gotta put a front license plate on. You also have to pay like a $25 fee, but that's really all it is. Or window tint. I mean, I shouldn't point at mine, but window tint. If you get a window tint ticket, same thing. You have to take it to the office and they sign it off. They look at it. Well, hold on. You have to remove the window tint, then take it to their office, and then they sign off that the window tint's been removed. It's a fix-it ticket with a $25 fee. See, now the exhaust law has been changed so that it's a fix-it ticket again. In other words, originally when you had a too loud of an exhaust system, you had to fix it. It was a fix-it ticket. We passed a new law that made it so you had a $200 fine, but we didn't even like that law before it even got, put into effect. And so now we passed a new law, which makes it a fix-it ticket again. So if you don't want to hear the woo-woos, well, don't put a whistler on your exhaust. But more importantly, I guess what it's really trying to say is we pass laws all the time, laws that we like, laws that we don't like, and there's things we can do about it one way or the other. Like, we post episodes of this vlog, some that you like, some that you don't like. I mean, hopefully you like most of them, and hit the like button. Not too bad. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder why they go with 90 decibels. I mean, Unbillable's like about 80 decibels, right? And so, of course, if you want to subscribe, make sure you click over there. And to catch up with us and watch another episode, be sure to click down there. And with that, you'll see us. Yeah, I brought it back again. And we'll see you on another episode of Unbillable.